Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Eric. I want to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts tonight. I've had a chance to see most of the gameplay and learn a little bit about the game. Initially, when the reveal happened, I think I can speak for most of us when I say it was a pretty impressive show that they put on for the game. They spun things in a way that really made it seem like, wow, they put Call of Duty on its ear here, and that Call of Duty Ghosts was. I don't know. It just seemed like as the week has worn on, and the sort of initial shock and awe show that they put on for the reveal has sort of faded. It seems like we're kind of looking at a very similar game to Modern Warfare 3, and it's kind of weird because it really didn't seem that way during the reveal. But the more that I learn about this game, the more apprehensive I am, if I'm being honest. I guess my initial reaction after sort of letting everything sink in is that I'm probably gonna have a tough time and be really frustrated by this game, just as I was with Modern Warfare 3. But more so, I don't want to just sit here and shit on Call of Duty Ghosts, because I love Call of Duty. I'm gonna get the game. I'm gonna give it my best shot, and I'm certainly gonna try to have fun with the game. I did that with Modern Warfare 3, and it didn't really work out. But I'm not going to prejudge the game until I get my hands on it. But, I know this is an alpha stage game, but, if history serves us right with Call of Duty, they're not going to change it that much over what we saw at the reveal. They'll make some tweaks here and there. But the core, characteristics of the game are going to, be retained. And that, for the most part, for me, it looks like an experience extremely similar to what we saw in Modern Warfare 3. With sort of basic things like, how fast you die. You get the sort of insta-death feel of Modern Warfare 3. Stackable kill streaks. The graphics are better, of course, because it's going to be on a next-gen system. But it really, they changed the font and, they moved some stuff around. But it essentially just looks like a prettier Modern Warfare 3, doesn't it? I mean, how much of the engine is really new? I don't know. For me, it's a very similar looking game, and I've watched most of the gameplay at this point. They sort of tried to give it a Battlefield kind of polish to it, but at the end of the day, I think it's, very much an Infinity Ward game, it's kind of the same old story. And so, again, I'm apprehensive about the game, but I don't want to shit on it. But I do want to talk about some things that frustrate me and some things that I think are worth considering with Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty is not going to go away. And a lot of people now are saying, Titanfall's coming around and Call of Duty's over, it's donezo. And no, that's not going to happen. The amount of popularity that Call of Duty enjoys with the non-hardcore gaming audience, just regular people, it's ubiquitous. People everywhere, even if they don't play the game, they know what Call of Duty is. Titanfall's not going to come along and change that, okay? So even if Titanfall is the game that we've all been waiting for to get us to stop putting up with the bullshit of Call of Duty, Call of Duty is still going to be the biggest dog in town for a couple of years. It's not going to go fast, It's going to take 2 or 3 years of just, people sort of realizing that the torch has been passed before Call of Duty stops being the juggernaut that it is, because you need a lot of money behind these games to get them to be what they are. And, one or something like Homefront just has no shot of coming along and mattering at all compared to Call of Duty right now. So we're stuck with it for now, I think. So what did they do wrong? I think there were some innovations that Treyarch did make to Call of Duty that should have been pulled over. Now, I don't know what they have planned for League Play, but if they don't have a robust League Play system like we had in Black Ops 2, then fucking shame on Activision and shame on Infinity Ward, because that's one of the best things to happen to Call of Duty. It's broken the competitive scene wide open. It's made the game fresh for us again. It's made it more interesting. It's made it more challenging. I mean, shit, you go in and fucking try to play some Masters lobbies, and everyone might bitch about people with their try-hard panties on, but that's the point. You fucking go in a game and you try to do good. And it gives people a place to really go for that, instead of just, being in pubs playing with with kids who are in the back of the map spinning around. You can try to get together with some friends and play some serious Call of Duty, and so that's great. But I don't know, they haven't really said anything about it, and you would think that they would talk about it at the reveal. They didn't even mention it. I think they said they would support it, but that was it. That's pretty fucking vague. The score streak thing, I think they should have carried that over. Encouraging objective play more. I know that you get a point for objective in Modern Warfare 3 and you will in Ghosts, but the incentive's not as great as it is in Black Ops 2, where you get a capture kill and stuff like that. I mean, you really are going to do much better if you're playing the objective hard. They're not really encouraging that. The kill streaks are stacking, so you can just kind of go back to your old Infinity Ward kill whoring ways, and so I think that's a mistake. The domination thing, switching sides, they've ignored that. They just sort of seem like, we're going to do what we've always done, and we're going to make it look a little better. We're going to add some perks. We're going to add some guns. We're going to add some kill streaks, but what else did they add? They added tits, a dog, and a lean. But that's it. It's essentially, that's really all they innovated. I don't really see any innovation at all. So I'm frustrated by that, because it seems like Infinity Ward and Treyarch, they don't. Activision isn't sort of asking these studio houses to work together and have some sort of continuity with the series that I think would really help it. And I guess the biggest thing, though, is, they made no mention of anything to do with the connections. The word on the street says it's going to be peer-to-peer, and, until they get their shit together with Xbox One. I mean, cloud gaming is supposed to be pretty unreliable, too, so you've got a lot of shit going on there, so we don't really know what we're going to get connection-wise. So, well, that's kind of my thoughts on this. I don't want to just go on and on here. So I'm apprehensive with the game, guys. I'm going to play it, but so far from what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be kind of a shit fest, if I'm being honest. So hopefully I'm going to be wrong and the game's going to kick ass. I mean, there's good things about it, but it just looks like it's going to be just a frustrating thing. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to put some music on here to end, and I hope you guys are doing good. And I'll talk to you later, fuckers. Hell yeah. You didn't even know I could make music like this, did you? Hell yeah. Yo, man, I seen you playing Call of Duty, man. You was nervous. Man, check out my bank account. Look at that shit. You nervous. Man, you all nervous. I got a chopper in the sky and you nervous. About to get that service. Man, I'm turned. Know what I'm saying? I'm turned. You turned. Man, you nervous. Hell yeah. Oh man, he was nervous. Hell yeah. Look at that shit, man. They was nervous. Please. Zip it up. Zip them up.